What's up, world? What's up, internet? I'm Deanna Jean Pierce, and this is The Faith That Grows. And in this video, I want to talk about if you are an empath, if you are a spiritual teacher, if you are a healer, I want to tell you to please don't take someone else's energy and emotions and feelings and experience of reality away from them. And what I mean is that when you're a healer, empath, you can be like a shaman, essentially. And I've seen this happen. I've seen this happen in many different environments, in many different ways. I've watched it happen to other people. I've had it happen to myself. When you are a compassionate person, you might think you're loving and helping somebody, but you're not. If someone is crying and feeling very deep emotions and you feel compassionate for them, you might start crying yourself. But if you don't first ask, hey, do you want me to take your feelings from you so you don't have to feel all of them? Then you're actually robbing someone of their emotional process. You need to ask permission. As an artist, as an empath, as a healer, as a deep feeler, I don't ever want anyone to rob me of even an ounce of my authentic emotional experience. Because I'm a musician, I'm a poet, I am a writer, I am a singer, and my entire life is about feeling. My entire life is about feeling. I can't write songs if I don't have raw, authentic, passionate experiences. I have actually, as a soul, I have sought out heartbreak. I have sought out passionate situations and relationships. I always like to be in the throes of emotional experiences. I would never want anyone to take away that for me. Like, and this is why I want to say, like, if you are an empath, if you are a spiritual teacher, if you are a healer, if you are a shaman, don't use that ability to snatch someone's energy and express it yourself unless they want you to. Don't do that. Like, if someone is like, let's say, they have really deep, dense energies. If they say they want help processing that, do it. If you feel called to help them process it, say, hey, I want to help lighten your emotional burden here. Can I do that? But I have had it happen where, like, I'm having a strong emotional, experiential feeling. And then if I'm around a friend who is like a spiritual teacher, sometimes they will take that on without asking and express it themselves. And it's kind of weird. Sometimes it's harmless. Like, I'm not kidding you. I literally, at my first time seeing the Goo Goo Dolls in Joliet, Illinois, I met someone who, if you're watching this, hi, I love you. No shade at all. I'm just saying. In this instance, it was innocent. But I was screaming at the top of my lungs for the Goo Goo Dolls because I was so excited. And I actually had uncontrollable excitement throughout my whole body because it was my first time seeing Goo Goo Dolls live. And the woman next to me, like, I was screaming. And then the woman next to me I think she thought I was gonna, like, implode or something with all my excitement for seeing the Goo Goo Dolls. And she looked at me, and then I could tell she energetically took that on, and she started screaming too. That was harmless. It really was. Like, that was harmless. But what I'm saying, like, if someone's really excited, don't, like, suck that out of them and, like, do something with it unless you ask them first, unless it's actually appropriate or innocent. Because otherwise, you're, like, lessening their authentic experience. And so, yeah, I know that, like, healers and spiritual teachers, they can, like, help process emotions and energies for other people. And like I said, sometimes it's genuinely harmless. But just, especially if it's something extremely important, make sure you do ask first. That's all I wanted to say. Have a great day.